The situation coming out of Zamfara state right now is deeply troubling, and it is something every Nigerian needs to pay attention to. What people are talking about across social media and local discussions is the continued attack on farming communities by armed groups operating in rural areas. Farmers who are only trying to earn a living and feed their families are once again the main victims. This is not a movie. This is not a distant story. This is happening to real people in real communities as we speak. As you are listening to this, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss important updates like this. Your support helps us keep bringing these stories to light. Reports from the ground describe how farming areas have become extremely unsafe. Many farmers now leave their homes very early in the morning, hoping to return before anything goes wrong, while others have completely abandoned their farms. In some communities, farming activities have stopped entirely because people are afraid. Imagine waking up every day knowing that going to your farm could cost you your life. That is the reality for many families in Zamfara today. Please like this video and subscribe as you continue listening. It really helps the channel grow. What makes this situation more painful is that farming is the backbone of these communities. These are not wealthy people. These are ordinary men and women who depend on daily farm work to survive. When farms are attacked, it does not only affect the farmers themselves. It affects food supply, market prices, and families far beyond Zamfara. When farmers cannot farm, food becomes scarce, and everyone eventually feels the impact. People in these areas say the fear is constant. Some have lost loved ones, others have lost their homes, and many have lost hope. Parents now think twice before allowing their children to go outside. Markets no longer operate as they used to. Villages that were once lively are now quiet because people have fled to safer areas. This is how insecurity slowly destroys communities. Please remember to like this video and subscribe if you want more real-time news and well-explained stories like this. Another serious issue is the emotional and mental stress this situation creates. When people live under constant fear, it affects how they think, how they work, and how they relate with others. Children grow up seeing fear instead of stability. Families are separated. Some people are forced to move to cities where life is also difficult because they have no skills outside farming. This creates a chain of hardship that is very difficult to break. Security remains the biggest concern. Many residents believe there are not enough security personnel to cover the vast rural areas. Some villages are far from major roads, making it difficult for help to arrive on time when there is trouble. Even when warnings are raised, the response is often slow. This has led to anger, frustration, and a feeling of abandonment among the people. Please like this video and subscribe as we continue. Your engagement tells us you want these conversations to continue. The government has spoken about different strategies in the past, including security operations and peace efforts. But many people on the ground say they are yet to feel real relief. What they want is simple: to go to their farms, work honestly, and return home safely. This is not too much to ask. Farming should not be a death sentence. Community leaders and local voices have continued to call for stronger protection, better intelligence, and long-term solutions. Short-term fixes are no longer enough. People want sustainable peace, not temporary calm that disappears after a few weeks. Without this, the cycle of fear and violence will continue. As you listen, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps spread these important discussions to more people. Another angle many people do not talk about enough is how this affects women. In many of these communities, women work on farms, sell produce in markets, and take care of households. When insecurity increases, women and children suffer the most. Access to food becomes limited, healthcare becomes harder to reach, and education is disrupted. Young girls are forced to stay home instead of going to school because parents fear for their safety. There is also the issue of trust. Over time, people lose trust in systems that are meant to protect them. When that happens, communities may begin to take matters into their own hands, which can create more problems. This is why proper security, clear communication, and visible action are very important right now. Please like this video and subscribe so you can keep getting clear and simple explanations of what is happening across the country. Many Nigerians watching from other states might think this does not concern them, but that is not true. What happens in Zamfara today can affect another state tomorrow. Insecurity does not respect boundaries, it spreads when left unchecked. That is why national attention and concern are necessary. Food security is also at risk. When major farming areas are unsafe, food production drops. This can lead to higher food prices nationwide. The struggle you feel in the market today is often connected to what farmers are facing in places like Zamfara. This issue is bigger than one state. It affects the whole country. Please remember to like this video and subscribe as we continue breaking this down in a simple and professional way. People on the ground continue to hope that their voices will be heard. They want actions, not just promises. They want to see safety restored so life can return to normal. They want their children to grow up without fear. They want to farm in peace. These are basic human needs. As this situation develops, it is important for viewers to stay informed, avoid spreading unconfirmed information, and focus on facts. Sensational stories may attract attention, but they can also cause panic. What matters most is understanding the reality and pushing for solutions that protect lives. Please like this video and subscribe if you value calm, clear, and responsible storytelling. What many people may not fully understand is how long this problem has been building. For years, farming communities in parts of the Northwest have been warning that life was becoming more dangerous. At first, attacks were occasional. People still believed things would improve quickly, but over time, fear became part of daily life. Farmers began changing how they worked, when they worked, and where they worked. Some even stopped farming altogether. Please like this video and subscribe as you continue listening. Right now, many families depend on support from relatives or humanitarian help just to survive. When farms are abandoned, income disappears. Parents struggle to feed their children. Young people seeing no future in farming leave their villages in search of work elsewhere. Some end up in cities where life is also very difficult. This is how insecurity slowly pushes people into poverty. Another serious concern is how information spreads. When people hear shocking headlines without full explanation, fear grows faster than facts. This is why it is important to talk about these issues calmly and clearly. The reality is already painful enough. Adding confusion makes it worse. What is certain is that people are dying, communities are suffering, and farming areas are under pressure. Please remember to like this video and subscribe so we can keep giving clear and responsible updates.